It's mega matchup time as the 88 Dodgers are at the 88 Astros, and the Astrodome is packed today. As the 88 Dodgers, you have Steve Sax, Pedro Guerrero, Kirk Gibson, who's on fire. He's batting third. Mike Marshall is fourth. John Shelby is fifth. Mickey Hatcher is sixth. Dave Anderson seventh. Mike Scioscia eighth. Jeff Hamilton ninth. Tim Larry's 2-0 with 3.07 ERA. For the Houston Astros in 1980, you have Cruz, Walling, and Cedeno, Pole, Art Howe, and Joe Morgan, Enos Cabell, Alan Ashby, and Craig Reynolds. With Nolan Ryan, the pitcher, he's 2-1, a 4.09 ERA. Taking a look at all the other games, it'll be a 3:05 game. A lot of people will be late here, but early on you have the Yankees and the Nationals. That's a really good one. The Yankees and the Nationals, Pirates at home against the 87 Blue Jays, the Indians and the Twins. That could be very interesting. Taking a look at the series that really have winning teams here. The Yankees at the Expos. That'll be very big. Yankees at the Expos. The Brewers are now 500. And they're at the 75 Reds. 75 Reds are a good team. We got to see how they do. They might explode, but will they be too far behind when they do? The 86 Mets there. The Oakland A's 16-10. The Orioles are 13-13. You see the 03 Cubs and the 13 Tigers. That's very big. The 79 Pirates hosting the 77 Yankees. The Rangers, who are red hot, but they've lost a couple in a row. The Pirates is 60 and the Diamondbacks at 2001. That is very big. We take a look at the 66 Dodgers at the 72 A's, the 71 Pirates and the 68 Cardinals. The 63 Dodgers hosting the 17 Astros, the 2002 Angels. The Tigers are coming back. They're looking a little bit better. Remember, they were down a lot, and they're looking better. Let's take a look at the standings. In the Mike in the Truck League, you have the Dodgers first, Diamondbacks second. Bozeman League, the Astros and Pirates are both tied for first. The Ron Juckett League, the Nationals first, the Tigers second. There's a gap. Bob Stokes League, you have the Astros first and the Phillies are second. They're fighting everybody else for the number one seed. Brainiac Baseball, the Athletics won, the Expos two, but look at the Tigers. The Tigers are 6-4. They won 4 in a row. Remember, they were 9-13. They won 4 in a row. They're looking good here. Everybody in the Brainiac Baseball League has a winning streak. Jabs Blabs 8. The New York Mets are first. The Cubs are second, and the Orioles are third. Wow. Blue Jays lost 3 in a row. They're in a slump there, but the 70 Orioles are really playing well. They're 7-3. The Dodgers and the Yankees, but the Brewers are sneaking up. The Cyro 329, that was the Al Red Sox fan league. Cyro 329 league, the Dodgers and the Angels are tied for first place. Remember, top two make it from each league. The Pirates in the Slovic and Frick League. The Pirates are first, the Rangers are second, and the Oakland A's are trying to come up there. In the Principals picks, you have the Pirates first and the Marlins second. So let's take a look at the Dodgers and the Astros. The Dodgers and the Astros. We are at the Houston Astrodome. Should be a good one. Nolan Ryan actually will be on the mound first. It should be interesting, and we're ready to go. Sax, Guerrero, and Gibson as we're underway here in the Astrodome. So the first pitch from Nolan Ryan, that's going to be a ball. This could be the preview of a championship game. So you want to have maybe a 2-0 sweep. So Steve Sax, if they split, and that's going to be a strike there. 3-1. Nolan Ryan, a little bit of control problems, but it'll be 3-2. The Houston Astrodome, I want to put this in. Right here. So the Astrodome here. We're going to keep it here. We're ready to go. 3-2. That'll be fouled off. Actually, it's going to be to right field. It'll be fouled off again. So in the top of the first inning, Nolan Ryan struck him out, and Nolan Ryan gets one out. The Astrodome is filled. It's maybe a championship preview. And here's Pedro Guerrero. They want to see how they do. It's a base hit. So base hit to center field. The Astros, you never get to pick when you play good teams. You just have to beat them. Kirk Gibson at left field. He's hitting .344, 7 home runs, 23 RBIs. So 1 on, 1 out. Gibson to left field. This one is hit hard. Underneath. And will make the catch at Cruz. It'll be 2 outs. 2 outs, top of the first. Mike Marshall at first. And this will be a high pop fly center field. Nolan Ryan is going to keep his pitch count down, and that's going to be out number 3. Well, nothing for the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the first. It's LA nothing, Houston nothing. Bottom of the first inning, you have Cruz, Walling, and Cedeno. Tim Leary, 2-0, 29 in the third innings pitch, giving up 24 hits. 39 strikeouts, 6 walks, 10 earned runs, and a .307 ERA. So bottom of the first inning, this will be on the ground to first. They'll just pick it up and step on first, 1 out. It could be a championship preview. It could be. And the Dodgers know it. The Dodgers are looking good, all their teams. And same with the Pirates. The Pirates are looking good. They have had trouble simming in the past. The 70s, that's going to be to left field. It'll go over and foul. Denny Walling. That'll be fouled back, 1-2 with an out. That'll be to left field. Is that a line drive? Will it hit? Yes, it will on a base hit. So Houston gets a base hit. Very big for them, 1 out. And Cesar Cedeno is hitting .289, 3 home runs, 20 RBI. And it gets by, and it'll go to second. No, it'll stay at first. Cesar Cedeno. That'll be a little looper to left field, and foul. They got a little shift going on to right field. 1-1. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. 2-2. 1 out. Tim Leary. This will be to right field. And underneath, another base hit. There's going to be 2 on. It'll be first and second with 1 out. They couldn't get to third. Here's Terry Pohl, .386, 4 home runs, and 15 RBI. Big as Tim Leary's having a little bit of trouble. High, deep to fly ball to right field. This one is back. This one is gone. It's gone, and Terry Pohl, his 5th home run of the year. It's 3-0 Houston. Oh yeah, you needed to do that. They needed, and the Houston Astros are up 3-0. 1 out. Wow, Tim Leary, what a terrible start. What a terrible start there. And here's Art Howe. .235, 3 home runs, 18 RBI. Leary already with 2 strikes. And I'll tell you what, that is, what a tough game it was. It'll be 2-2 with an out. 2-2. That'll be fouled off. 2-2 with an out. And 3-2. So Leary trying to struggle to get an out. That'll be to left field. It'll be caught. 2 outs. Gibson. Kirk Gibson with the catch. At least in the first inning, here's Joe Morgan. .359, a home run, and 12 RBI. At least with 3 in the first inning, LA has 8 innings to come back. They can win this game 4-3 if they do, or Houston, it just might be their day. So Morgan, it'll be 3-0. This is a very big series. We might have both games. 3-1 with 2 outs. Here's Leary. It'll be a strike. Full count, 2 outs. Leary. That'll be a high pop fly center field and caught. Line drive. Shelby gets it. Houston, a 3-run home run. It's 3-0. Second inning, Shelby, Hatcher, and Anderson. Shelby, .344 home runs and 15 RBI. So here's Shelby. This will be to left field. Is it going to be fair or foul? It'll be foul. So Nolan Ryan now. Did he go? No, he didn't. So Nolan Ryan in the first inning, that'll be 3 pitches for him here. He only had 11 pitches in the first inning. 3-1. And Nolan, he once threw 200 in a game. Remember that. It'll be second to first. They get an out. 1 out. Mickey Hatcher now. Here's Mickey. Nolan Ryan looking good so far, but that's going to be high pop fly. Center field. And underneath it, that's going to be Cedeno with the catch. 2 outs. Here's Anderson, 253, a home run and 7 RBIs. Nolan Ryan is getting behind of every batter, and he is coming back and getting them all, except for one. That'll be fouled off, 2-1. So Nolan Ryan looking good. We didn't give anything on Nolan Ryan. He's 2-1, 34 2/3 innings pitched. Given up 38 hits, struck out 46, walked 8, 15 earned runs, a 3.89 ERA. Struck him out, and that's it. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It is Houston 3, LA nothing. Bottom of the second inning, and here's Cabell, Ashby, and Reynolds. Cabell, 276, 2 home runs, 18 RBI. So here is Cabell, and we're underway here in the bottom of the second. So Tim Leary had a very tough first inning. He had 26 pitches, and he gave up that 3-run home run. That's going to be to center field, and it'll drop for a base hit. Shelby will pick it up, and he'll throw. It's going to be a single. Houston hitting the ball really well off Tim Leary. And remember, they're going to throw to second. They will throw to second. He's going to be safe. Cabell has 3 stolen bases with nobody out. Alan Ashby, the catcher. Ashby, 263, no home runs, 8 RBI. Well, for the Houston Astros, you can't bet on one inning being the whole game. Struck him out, that'll be 1 out. So they can't move him over. And Ashby has struck out 40 times this year. Here's Reynolds, the shortstop. Reynolds, 235, no home runs, 6 RBI. High pop fly. This is to left field. They couldn't get him over to third to get a sacrifice. That's going to be a catch, 2 outs. In the bottom of the second, Jose Cruz, he's 0 for 1. We're back at the top of the lineup. Hitting .423, 8 home runs, 24 RBI. A shot to third, to first. That's going to be the end of the inning. The end of 2 innings, it's going to be Houston 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Out of town scoreboard. Washington 4-2 over the Yankees at 27. Remember, they started off so big. The Cubs 5-4 over the Phillies. Phillies coming back. Toronto 4-3. They're losing to the Pirates. Pirates 91. They're winning 4-3. They're a strong team. Minnesota 1-0 over Cleveland. They're trying to be 500. They need it with a sweep. Chicago and San Diego are tied at 1 in the second. Houston and Tampa Bay. And the bottom of the 6th, it's 2-1. Are there any final scores? No, they're not. So these are the games right now. There's 6 of them. 6 of them right now. Top of the 3rd inning. And here is Mike Scioscia. Scioscia, Hamilton, and Sachs. Scioscia 308. A home run and 5 RBI. So Nolan Ryan now 23 pitches in 2 innings. He's really going through the lineup. He's only given up 1 hit. Again, he goes behind Scioscia, 2-0. That's a hard hit and a base hit. So the Dodgers will get a runner on first. Here with nobody out, here's Jeff Hamilton. That'll be a low ball 1. 1-0. And it'll be 1-1. Jeff Hamilton, third base. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Nolan Ryan trying to get him out. It'll be 2-2. Nolan Ryan, 2 strikeouts already. High into right field. And underneath, it'll be foul. The 2-2. It'll be foul again. Again the pitch. Struck him out, and that'll be 1 out. 1 out, here's Steve Sachs. Steve Sachs is 0 for 1 today. We go to the top of the lineup now. They're going to go to second. They do. They throw to second, and it's a stolen base. So Mike Scioscia gets his first stolen base. He's now on second. Steve Sachs is runner in scoring position. Nolan Ryan again falls behind him, and he gets a strike there. So Steve Sachs at second base. High pop fly. Might be able to move him to third. That's Cedeno will throw it in, and he doesn't. Scioscia doesn't get to third. 2 outs. Pedro Guerrero is 1 for 1. It'll be a strike. Again, that'll be 0-2 with 2 outs. Still fouled off. So Nolan Ryan, hard hit. It'll go short to first, and that'll be 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the third inning. The score, Houston 3, the Dodgers nothing.
Please remember to drink responsibly.
Bottom of the third inning. Here's Denny Walling, who's 1 for 1 today. Tim Leary settling down a little bit in the second inning. He still gave up a base hit. 3 runs on 3 hits in the first inning, but he gave up a hit in the second. And Denny Walling already behind 0-2. This will be on the ground. Can he beat it out? It'll be second to first, 1 out. Here's Cesar Cedeno, who's 1 for 1 on the day. Remember, it is only a 3-run home run. That's the only score for the day. This will be to the right field, and it'll drop. He's 2 for 2. Well, the Houston Astros, the winner of this game, will go 19-8. A very good record and be number 1. Terry Pohl, 1 for 1. He has a 3-run home run. He has a 3-run home run in the day. That'll be on the ground, picked up. He throws to second, they get 1, and that's all they're going to get. As there's 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here's Art Howe, 0 for 1. They throw to first, he's safe. Well, when you're looking at the battle for number 1 right now, Leary will pick it up, and he throws it away. He throws it away. What'll happen with the runner? I don't know. It'll be second and third. That is Tim Leary with that error. Here's Joe Morgan, 0 for 1. It'll be ball 1. That'll be fouled it off, 1-1. 2 strikes. Can they get him out, or will Morgan get ahead, make it 5-0? It'll be on the ground. This will go second to first, and they make it. So the error by Leary, no big deal. As we go to the 4th, it's 3-0. Here's Gibson, who's 0 for 1. 0 for 1 in a day is Kirk Gibson, and that's going to be a strike. Gibson, Marshall, and Shelby. Gibson down to 340. He's the left fielder. They need to get on base. They need to get some base runners. Nolan Ryan is pitching really well. This Houston team of 1980 might be... Oh, and they hit him. They hit Kirk Gibson. Gibson not happy about that. Here's Mike Marshall. A little bit of a surprise for Houston, but they do have a good... This might be 2. Let's see. Actually, this will be second. They throw, and they get him at first, 1 out. Kirk Gibson will go to second base. Here's John Shelby, who's 0 for 1, and they go by, and Kirk Gibson will go to third. Gibson will go to third. Here in the top of the 4th. It'll be 1-1 with 1 out. He's in sacrifice position. So Shelby needs a fly ball, and they can make it 3-1, and they call him strikeout there. So 2 outs, and here's Mickey Hatcher. They lose that sacrifice now. Can Nolan Ryan get out of this inning? 1-1, Hatcher, then Anderson. Little looper to center field, and a base hit. It's 3-1. So the Dodgers get a run back here in the top of the 4th. Here's Dave Anderson, 0 for 1. Anderson, that'll be fouled off. 1-1 with 2 outs. 1-2, and here it is. Can't get him out there. Anderson strikes out there, but the Dodgers get a run. You're a big Dodger fan. You're looking at this going, we got a little bit of momentum here. Let's see what they do in the bottom of the 4th inning. It is R2 the Beach. Yes, it is. It's a community-created field. It is really good. It's a really, really good field. I think it's on the mod site for OOTP. A guy named Adam Silvam made them, and they are wonderful. They are really wonderful, all of them. Cabell is 1 for 1, so thank him. I don't know. I'm glad he's not charging for them. I would have bought the whole lot. High pop fly to left field. Bottom of the 4th inning, and that's going to be a catch, 1 out. Alan Ashby is 0 for 1. So Tim Leary is settling down. This will be to third and a base hit. So Alan Ashby will get to second base. He's running to second. He'll slide in. He'll be safe. Beyond second base, 1 out. It's Craig Reynolds who's 0 for 1. Tim Leary on the ground. Third to first. It's going to be 2 outs. So a base hit will bring Ashby in. Cruz is 0 for 2 though. As we go back to the top of the lineup, he's hitting .420. He needs to get ahead. 1 and 2 with 2 outs. He's certainly getting his at-bats. Whoa, close. High into right field, but camping underneath will be the right fielder, Hatcher. And it'll be 3 outs. After 4 innings, the score is Houston 3, the Dodgers 1. Wow, the Washington Nationals up 9-4, bottom of the 7th, and against the Yankees at 27. The Cubs leading the Phillies 6-5. Toronto has gone ahead of the Pirates 5-4. Minnesota 2-0 over Cleveland. San Diego over Chicago. Houston beating Tampa Bay. And in the 2nd inning, Toronto a 93. Yeah, I know it's only after 1 inning, but they're no-hitting the Dodgers of 81. And notice there are no final scores. Top of the 5th inning, it is Sosha Hamilton and Steve Sachs. Here's Sosha now. It's a great league, it really is. That'll be on the ground, it'll be second to first. Oh, 1 out, almost. Here's Hamilton now. Very, very interesting about this is that, in this league, you never know, and we wonder about who. That's going to be a strikeout there, number 6 for Nolan Ryan in the day. You remember last year's, we had the championship game, every World Series team the last 50 years, and it was a boring blowout as the Braves won, but the Braves didn't really have a team this year. They didn't have a team. I was surprised. A lot of Astros teams, but no Braves teams. A lot of 1980s Astros and early Astros. Nolan Ryan has Steve Sachs to 2-2. Struck him out, and that's going to be his 7th strikeout of the day. Nolan Ryan looking good. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 2-2. It's 3-1. So bottom of the 5th inning. It's not 2-2. It's 3-1. You got Walling, Cedeno, and Poole. Here's Walling. It'll be a swing and a miss here. So Walling looking good here. That'll be fouled off again. Already 2 strikes. Struck him out, and that'll be 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Cesar Cedeno is 2 for 2. So Cedeno will be up for the 80 Astros. Tim Leary, as Leary might walk Cedeno. He might just throw us down the middle. He will. That was right down the middle. I think he could have rode that. It's going to be a swing and a miss. Only 3 base hits. The last 3 innings they haven't scored. And that's going to be a strikeout. The Dodgers scored on a base hit. Houston scored on a home run. That's going to be Poole. This will be 3rd. To first, that's the end of 5. At the end of 5 innings of play, it's the Houston Astros 3 and the Dodgers 1. Well, this could be a playoff series, and we know it. So they are fighting for a home field advantage even this early on. Pedro Guerrero 1 for 2. grounded out to the shortstop the last time he was up here, and an early 2 strikes. So Nolan Ryan looking good early, and it's going to be ball 1. Nolan, this is his 73rd pitch, and this will be to right field, and it'll be foul. So top of the 6th inning, he doesn't mind if he goes all the way with this. That's another strikeout, and he'll go down. So Ryan is looking good. Here's Kirk Gibson, 0 for 1. Sometimes he's a little wild. You can see he gets behind some batters. That's going to be high pop fly to right field. Remember, Gibson got hit, and that'll be caught by Terry Cole, 2 outs. Cole has a 3-run home run. And Mike Marshall's 0 for 2. Ball 1. And that'll be a swing and a miss there. 1-1. Swing there, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nolan Ryan trying to get out of here, and they do, and Nolan Ryan 2 out of 3 of the batters struck out. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The score, Houston 3, LA 1. Art Howe is 0 for 2. As Art Howe at first base. It'll be inside, so Larry is down to up to 72 pitches. He's really settled down, and that's going to be a base hit. Here's Art Howe. It goes to right. Let's see how fast Art Howe can go. He's going to second base. They throw it in, and he slides in. It's going to be a double for Art Howe. Nobody out, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Joe Morgan, 0 for 2. That'll be ball 1. So Leary, what's going to happen here? They want Morgan to move him over. That's hard and deep to right field. Let's see what happens. It'll be caught, and they'll move it to third. They'll throw it, but he won't go. Hatcher with a great arm, 1 out. Art Howe will stay on second. Here's Cabell. Cabell, 282 home runs. 2 home runs, 18 RBI. Cabell's 1 for 2 today. That'll be a shot, and it'll be a base hit. Are they going to come home? Let's see. They throw it home, but it'll be first and third with 1 out. So Alan Ashby, the catcher, he's 1 for 2. Art Howe is in sacrifice position. It would be a big 4th run if they can get it. They throw to third, he's safe. They throw to first, he's safe, sorry. They keep throwing to first. It'll be ball 1 inside. They throw to first again. They look down, it'll be 2-0. Fouled off. Big for Alan Ashby. Can he get a fly ball here? If he does, it can be 4-1. That'll be on the ground. It might be 2. Oh, he boots it! He boots the double play ball, and it's 4-1. Oh my goodness, Steve Sachs had a double play ball, and he boots it. He boots it, and here's Craig Reynolds, 0 for 2. This will be on the ground. They pick it up. They throw to second. They throw to first, and they get the double play. But Steve Sachs' error leads to a Houston run. They go to the 7th. It's 4-1 now, Houston. Top of the 7th inning, here's Shelby. John Shelby, the center fielder. He's 0 for 2. Nolan Ryan will pick it up. Nolan Ryan, John Shelby wants to get on base, and same with the LA Dodgers. This one's going to be back and back and back, and this is out number 1. Mickey Hatcher's 1 for 2. He's hitting .310 with the bases empty. He lays .365 overall. He likes people on the base. Maybe it doesn't make him bored. But they need people on base now as Nolan Ryan, 2 strikes. It'll be 1 and 2. The 1-2. Outside 2 and 2. And this will be to right. It's going to be foul. 2 and 2 with an out. Struck him out, and it'll be 2 outs. 2 outs, and Dave Anderson, who struck out in the 4th, he's 0 for 2 today. Nolan Ryan just going through these lineups very well. He has 10 strikeouts today, and he's looking good. This is to left field. If it stays fair, it could be in trouble. And this is going to be caught in left field, though. Enjoy the out-of-town scoreboard. Houston beat Tampa Bay 5-2. Washington beat the Yankees. They beat the Yankees at 27. They blew them out. You see Chicago and Philadelphia tied in the 8th. The Pirates in the bottom of the 8th inning there. They're down 5-4. Minnesota 2-0. They lead in the bottom of the 9th. San Diego over Chicago by 2. And Toronto in 93. They're leading the Dodgers of 81. And the top of the 3rd inning, it's 3-2 there. Jose Cruz is 0 for 3, bottom of the 7th inning. The Astros had that 3-run home run in the 1st inning that was the difference. And the LA Dodgers, they scored 1 in the top of the 4th. And in the bottom of the 6th inning, they got 1 on an error. And that's going to be to left field. Oh, what a catch! Kirk Gibson, what a catch! It'll be 1 out. Kenny Walling is 1 for 3, so that'll be 1 out for the Houston Astros. And the Dodgers, that's going to be high to right field. If it stays fair, it's going to be trouble. And this one is gone! Kenny Walling, 390 feet, it's 5-1. 5-1 in the bottom of the 7th inning, and Houston gets another run on the board. This time you don't have to worry about errors as the Houston Astros go ahead and lead in the 7th inning. You gotta love that in a new pitcher. Ken Howell is 0-1, 9 in the 3rd innings pitch, giving up 9 hits. Has struck out 10, walked 3, 5 earned runs, a 4.82 ERA. Ken Howell will come in. So Cesar Cedeno is 2 for 3 today, bottom of the 7th inning with an out. Both teams are 18-9. High pop fly to right. And underneath, that'll be another out, 2 out. 9 hits for Houston, 3 for LA. Terry Pohl 1 for 3, had the 3-run home run. That's going to be a ball there. So Howell will come in. This is Pohl to first, and they're just going to step on it in the end of the inning. We go to the 8th inning. The score, Houston 5 and LA 1. Or to the beach. Good to see you. Really good to see you. I'm glad you're here. And while you're here, you're not here, it's all right. As we go, Mike Scioscia is 1 for 2. Nolan Ryan, 91 pitches today. He's in the 8th. He might go all the way. Who knows? It depends. They're up 5-1. They don't want to waste their bullpen. This will be on the ground. 2nd to 1st. That's going to be an out. Scioscia will ground out, and now Jeff Hamilton 0 for 2. Hamilton only hitting 167 for the year. I thought they were maybe pinch hit him. You don't want to burn anybody in your bullpen right now. This will be to center field, and it'll be caught 2 outs at Cedeno. Ryan has not been getting behind on the batters here. As Steve Sachs, he'll start the 4th time through. He's 0 for 3 today. Yeah, I was going to say early on in the inning he hasn't been behind, but now he is 2-0, and now 2-1. The 2-1, 3-1, and it'll be 3-2, 2 outs, and here they go. This will be on the ground. It'll be 2nd to 1st, and that'll be 3 outs. The bottom of the 8th inning, the score is 5-1, and Houston leads LA. Bottom of the 8th inning, Howell will be in again. He only had 4 pitches last inning. Art Howell was 1 for 3. He had a double in the 6th inning. And he scored. That'll be fouled off. Remember, he scored because they had a double play ball and they botched it. And then they had a double play the next time. That's going to be 1 out as Howell goes down. It's within 1 swing of the bat this game. They're looking for 1 more run. Here's Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 3 today. Joe, the second baseman, there have been times Houston has been hitting, and this one will go foul. And times when Houston has not, and it's been very sporadic. They call that a strike. Wow. That's going to hurt his at-bat. And that one was a ball, so let's see what happens. He strikes out there. Morgan is a little bit mad, and here's Cabell, who's 2 for 3. That'll be fouled off. So LA has 3 outs to get 4 runs, but it is one swing of the bat. Houston is trying. They would love it if they could. There's a foul ball there. Houston would love it if they could get one more. So that's going to be a strikeout. The end of 8 innings, Houston has a 5-1 lead. Now to the top of the 9th. Out of town, 6-6, Chicago and Philadelphia, bottom of the 9th. Toronto and Pittsburgh, 5-4, bottom of the 8th inning there. Minnesota 5-2, Cleveland tied it in the bottom of the 9th. And Minnesota already 3 runs in the top of the 10th. In the bottom of the 10th, Cleveland trying to come back. San Diego 5-2 over Chicago. Toronto 3, LA 3 in the 4th. That was good. Montreal, San Diego just started. Again, games ending. Houston of 05, a 5-2 win over Tampa Bay. And the Washington Nationals 10-4. They blow out the Yankees in 1927. That was surprising. Top of the 9th, Guerrero, Gibson, and Marshall. Dave Smith is in. He's 3-0, 10 1/3 innings pitched, giving up 6 hits, 1 earned run, 12 strikeouts, 4 walks. 0.87 ERA. Dave Smith will be in. Guerrero struck out in the 6th inning. He's 1 for 3. He has 6 saves. This is not a save situation, but when you're playing the LA Dodgers, the other best team in the league so far, through 26 games, you want to bring in everybody to make sure. So it'll be 2-1 to Guerrero. This is the part of the lineup that can come back, and they know it. They didn't want to wild Nolan Ryan, but this will be fouled back again. Top of the 9th inning.
The swing and a miss.
That'll be a strikeout. That's a called strike 3. Guerrero is down. Kirk Gibson and Mike Marshall. Here's Kirk Gibson. It's 0 for 2. And that'll be a strike there, 1 out. A swing and a miss there, 0 and 2. And this will be 1 ball and 2 strikes. High pop fly. And underneath, that'll be a catch, 2 outs. LA down to their last out. Here's Mike Marshall, 0 for 3. Dave Smith looking to get some experience against these hitters. They're probably they might meet in the playoffs. You never know. 1-1 with 2 outs. You have a lot of really good baseball teams. You really do. You really have a lot of really good teams. And you just wonder about how any of these are going to lose. The 3-1 with 2 outs. It'll be 3-2. This might be the last pitch of the game. Smith to Marshall. Struck him out, and that's it. And the Houston Astros, a 5-1 win over the 88 Dodgers. The Houston Astros win, a very convincing win. The Dodgers never really had too much of a threat. Even though they had a run in the top of the 4th, it was Houston that consistently all game had people on. Whether it were base hits or sharp hits that turned into errors, the Dodgers messed up a couple times, and the Astros have a 5-1 win. So here it is, a 5-1 win. You can see the Astros were never less than 50%. They just won the whole game there. 2 highlights. Terry Pohl, a 3-run home run, and Hatcher, a run-scoring single versus Nolan Ryan. That's it. And the rest of the game was meh. Nolan Ryan in 82 for his score. He only gave up 3 hits and 1 earned run. 10 strikeouts on 101 pitches. He looked really good. Leary struggled in the 1st inning. He was okay the rest of the game, but he gave up 5 runs, 4 of them earned, but the one he gave up was his error. I don't know about that. Nolan Ryan, the player of the game, and everybody in Houston saying that this is a heck of a team. The Dodgers, they had Guerrero, Hatcher, and Socia with a hit. And for Houston, Walling, Cedeno, and Cabell all had multiple hits. The Houston Astros are 19-8, and the Dodgers are 18-9. The All-Star voting will begin a couple days from now, and we will have that every day, and we will show you who is leading, but I believe I set it to no real fan interaction there. Let's take a look at the scores, because I want the best players for the All-Star game. I don't want, this person's popular or whatever. I want the best ones. So the Nationals beat the 27 Yankees. 27 Yankees are really starting to fall. The Philadelphia Phillies are now 12-15. They beat the Cubs 7-6. Minnesota 5-4. They hang on. They're 13-14. They could go to 500. The 87 Blue Jays beat the 91 Pirates 5-4-2 in the top of the 8th to take the win there. Houston of 05. They're 13-14. One away from 500. Tampa Bay's fall, and they win 3-2. 3-1. They win on a walk-off home run. The Padres beat the Cubs 5-2. They're both 11-16. The Astros, we saw, are 19-8, 5-1 over the Dodgers. The 93 Blue Jays 9-3 over the 81 Dodgers. The New York Yankees 6-3 over the 94 Expos. So the 61 Yankees now have a better record than the 94 Expos. The Expos had a 3-0 lead in that game. 61 Yankees, 6 straight runs. The 84 Padres, they win at home 7-4. They're 11-16. The 75 Reds 5-1 at home of the Brewers. They're under 500, the Brewers. And Cincinnati's well under 500. They're very disappointing this year, but they could turn it around. Lots of games to go. The 69 Mets, they win 3-1 over the 64 Phillies. 64 Phillies are really reeling. The 66 Orioles over the 01 A's 7-6. They come back, and they're also over 500. The 86 Mets beat the 69 Senators 5-2. So they're 16-11. The 97 Marlins beating the 83 White Sox. So the 97 Marlins 16-11. They win 12-2. Big win. 13 Tigers beat the 03 Cubs 3-1. They're 16-11. The 77 Yankees beat the 79 Pirates. Wow, the bad beat the good. 3-1. They win, and the Pirates fall 15-12. 77 Yankees are now 9-18. The 90 Reds, they're a game away from 500. They beat the 67 Red Sox 6-5. The 04 Red Sox beat Texas, and Texas is reeling a little bit. They're trying to get to 500, which would be an unbelievable dream. They started off 0-6. They'd be, if they get to 500, they'd be 14-8, which is good. The 70 Orioles, they win again against the 73 Mets. They're 3 above 500. The 60 Pirates, they're a game ahead of the 01 Diamondbacks, 3-2. That'll be big for playoff positioning. They still have 73 games to go. The Mariners are over 500, 3-1 over the Colt 45s. The Royals 6-0 over the A's of 64. Kansas City there. The 98 Yankees, they beat the 86 Astros 12-8. And good day for all the Yankee teams. The 71 Pirates blow out the 68 Cardinals. The 66 Dodgers beat the 72 A's in 10 innings, 12-9. They're now 17-10, the 66 Dodgers. 17 Astros in 10 innings. They beat the 63 Dodgers 11-3. They scored 8 in the top of the 10th inning. 3-3, yeah, 11-3 your final. Wow, that happens. The 84 Tigers are over 500. They beat the 02 Angels. Wow, I'll tell you what, the Tigers are coming on. They had a funk, but now they're doing well. Anaheim Angels still at the top of their division. Let's see, though. The 01 Giants beat the 89 A's 6-5-10. They're a game up on the 89 A's, but it's 12-15, 11-16. The 85 Royals beat the 62 Giants 1-0 on a fourth inning run. And Kansas City of 85 is now 15-12. Very quickly, let's see how this lines up. First of all, the statistics. Right here. I might have another work visa thing as I'm waiting for my work visa. A lot of awesome people. I really, really like the people I'm going to be working for next year. They're doing a lot of good things. Even this year, they helped me out with the work visa. It was very good. And stuff to that effect. Very good there, and I'm happy. I'm just a little nervous because I want to be there. Hot and cold, we're going to have this. And streaks. There it is, and there it is. So let's take a look at the standings, and then we'll go from there. Mike in a truck league. The Dodgers are 18-9, and the Diamondbacks 16-11. So Dodgers first, Diamondbacks second. But the Pirates and the Royals are right behind them. That's going to be a pennant race. The Bozeman League, the Astros are 1. The Pirates are sorry about that. They're second. 79 Pirates. They lost 1. They wanted to go 16-11 too. But the Mariners are climbing up. They're 7-3 in their last 10. The Ron Chucka League, the Nationals are first. They're winning really well. And the Tigers are second. The Bob Stokes League, you have the 80 Astros, which are very good. And the Philadelphia Phillies have lost 9 in a row, and they're still in second place. Look at this. The Phillies have lost 9 in a row. The Senators have lost 7 in a row. And the Colt 45s have lost 8 in a row. So the Astros are first by 7 games. The Phillies are second. The 69 Mets are third. And the Senators are 2 games back. They just got to win. The 69 Mets are winning there. They're 11-16, only a game out. Brainiac Baseball, the Oakland A's go ahead of the Expos. The Expos are reeling. They're 3-7. The Detroit Tigers won 5 straight. They were 9-13. Now they're 14-13. They're a game out of the playoffs, but the Oakland A's are first. The Expos are second. Tigers are a game back. Jabs Blabs 8. The 86 Mets are 1. And the 70 Orioles are now second in a playoff position. They won 5 straight. They were 10-12. They're now 15-12. And you can see here as the 93 Blue Jays, they won 1 again, but the Blue Jays are 2 games out. Same with the Cubs. The Al Red Sox Fan League, the 66 Dodgers are 1. The 27 Yankees are second. But the Brewers are having trouble. The Brewers and the Cardinals are right on their rear ends as they're 2 games back there. Sire 0329 League. The 63 Dodgers and the 02 Angels are both tied for first. They're first and second, and the 61 Yankees are third. They're a game back, so they're trying to look in. The 03 Cubs and the 66 Orioles are trying to get in. The 89 A's are fading, 3-7 in the last 10. The 91 Pirates are first. 77 Rangers are second. They lost 3 straight. So the Rangers had 10 straight wins, and now they have 3 straight losses. But the 72 A's, they can't catch up. The Twins are trying to do that, but it's the Pirates first, the Rangers second, and the A's game back. And Principals Picks, the 60 Pirates are first, and the Florida Marlins are second, with the Cleveland Indians 2 games back of a playoff position. All right, that's going to be it for us today. Jeff Hunter, good to see you. Do these older stadiums have to install a How? Thank you. Okay. Older stadiums come with the game. I had to download them. So, Jeff, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give you the website, OOTP 23 mod. You type in OOTP 23 mods, you hit here, and here it is, and there it is. Here, and here. There it is. That is where you get the mods. So, Jeff Hunter, good to see you. The mods will go, you just go in there to get the mods. That's it. And I'll also put it on the regular website as well. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll talk to you later.